Wife sina Raicharan but ok pa siya Raicharan na taram-taram na ok pa do. Adumuk taram-taram na di oglagti. Magi thamoy da ped da ba sawning ba Raicharan na ngang manghali na traga Raicharan masamang na magi angang bu awapam da tahali habagi ang da vengeance sa maleri bani na ko. Ado Raicharan na kasu khanjalu de Raicharan took no notice of this wapam do. My mistress na mabu nung na taram-taram na ulag tabo do. Baka kasu khanjalu de. But adugi mahuta folded his hands makut lole and said aduga hari, it was not the Padma that stole your baby. Nangi angang huki bado Padma turi na natiye. It was I na hubane. Hayda na hari. So sida Raicharan na enggal ani yang bayay Raicharan na mama sida nang angang do Padma na huran banate Padma turi na na huran bani habase enggal ani yang bayay. Amana honesty rom de yang bayay. Tasing na magi thamoy dadi magi manakta lairiba felna si little master ne na khallaga nasai man mamang da khangi do o mama dugi thamoy di chumba jani ni he ma di khangba jani ni habigi honesty rom de yang bayay. Or otherwise Raicharan gi upay amta leitra badina magi upay amta leitre ma ahal lore mana tori ba thabuk tu su magi mapuduna hanjan na magi asoi ba thire ma sole thabak to bangamdre angang du di pi pakham sa oi bada ngairi semak ka do mayam ali angang du gi maning thungan ka do mayam wali adu redi atoparom da Raicharan na ai se anukul gi mayum da chatlaga aseng ba haido aga angang sigi awat abase anukul na mapani na loina pijani aina igi irando ya jara loire haidana puksen seng na haidro ko so rombe adu sigumba controversial lobe statement khara ikoina wari da thengna ko matamda sigumba side hekta hangjale ba question je which is very difficult for the little kids like you to answer. But the analysis to know and it has to be analyzed by the concerned teachers like us. Ko aduna ina hari simu muna tahu hayeng ko na question na inarakpakanda. I'll discuss the questions and answers also. Question do noy da pira ani ira ga neum da pajarani. If there's any confusion, any one of you na rise to confusion do ay na class ta do mayangi discussion tawrak kaneba. But please listen carefully ko. Adu do wahay do tabada anukul sina khanglaw law e hey Ishor kari haiba kajali adu di madi where is he great God what where is he kalay ma Raicharan na kumi he's with me ay galaye angang do I'll bring him the day after tomorrow ay hayang matang porake sila ay galay angang siya little master siya ay hangsit porake adu mahina raga yanarakanda Numito nung majing orami, it was Sunday. There was no magistrate's court sittings. Aduga magistrate amagidama courta case nung laibado numitugi on leramde court sitting leramde. Adi Sunday dasu legal ko court kidi Sunday dasu duty se legal lebo ko adum thabak yamna case yamna laita ragadi special bench ka tawdana khotana special sitting ka taweba. Numisigi oina di nung majing su oire aduga ma court kagada basu leite. Aduna both husband and wife were looking expectantly along the road. Patay manaw ani magse lambigi masang duda along the road. Expectantly. Yam na langtak na nayeng aga lera mehab. Expect tawraga. Ladra ladaw malihay na ko. Waiting from early morning ay nganta dagi ngaira dana for Raicharan's appearance. Lambi duda Raicharan na lakpo do urag po do. Yeng aga lere ba mo ni si masala kadoram na na. Purak putih Raicharan na purak kada banina. Pung tara tarak pumatamda, he came at 10 o'clock. He came, leading Felna by the hand. Felna gi makut samadana. Lamjing aga pura galai. Anukul's wife, Anukul ginupias na without a question. Wahang amata hang dabida took the boy into her lap. Nupam sado matanong da konsilami and was wild. Masase patawangam kidre. With excitement, haraw bagi, nungay bagi takat pakayana. Sometimes laughing, amukso hek nuksaradana. Sometimes weeping, amukso mapisin taradana. Masada thienga dana touching him, kissing his hair and his forehead. May masamda mukchupidana, may bagong chupidana masado. Adum daw dana, mistress sigi mawong mataw, Anukul gi wife sigi mawong mataw se. Is very vivid, very clearly shown. mama ama na macha ama sahi tara kun uraktra kanda mangkhre sikhre na leramba macha du nangi na cha du hingamme ne porakpa matamda mama du gi manung da phawriba phathaba ngamdraba control tawba yadraba feelings mayam ama akhoi gi author sina akhoi gi writer sina akhoi da a few words to explain tawri ubada haraudana nokpa amuksu kappa haraudana kappa haiduni sisu ko paidana mu yengba chumabra aidana adagi nuksimandana laibakta mukchupiba masamda mukchupiba aduga gazing into his face magi maithong aduda mamit kuptana yengba with hungry eager eyes khaurang laba langtak naraba uning mana langtak naraba eager yengning mana lam laba hungry eyes sing aduna mamagi mamit aduna masagi saktam do kaya matik yengning buno haibadu sida udli and these are all human nature human emotions ko aikoi suni se noiju charoga khang kani I'm a father now my son has been staying out of Manipur since class 5 ai gi cha se isa nupani class 5 tagi mapanda tamakpuduna MA loidana hojik PhD tawraga lei adu ma last sahi ani tholakte hauki ba sahi ani tholakte handa khaktamak 10 11 days thokla mi ado isa do pakhang bhadra ingondagi hena wanga gasu aikhoi gi mama mapa gi feeling se kaino harakanda isa laktore habige khoida langtak na ba uning ba mabu kunsin bining ba nuksi ba phau ba se ithil je aikhoi de yawe aduna ma lakpa matamda so di tawde as a man ko khoi se miyoi ba nupa ai ba ja se by biological kari haitare evolutionary history we act to be strong we pretend to be strong though we are not physically we are strong kan badi khoina nupi habiste gi kalle panganje sida di kan de bai khoi dai khoi pirang sin thai adubu akhoina uhan de we hide our tears most of the time sagi amagi torok ko matamda phana yamna mi na thina fudala su nar su chong po mu su koi pirang sin tha de so sida lai ba po se anukul gi reaction na tongan gani adum yango mama gi reaction sina tongan gani adum yango haji mama gi de koi tare the boy was very good looking anga du masang mato yam phajai and dressed like a gentleman's son mapi maron ju gentleman namagi masa dang na sele habidi yamna lebak masa taba fijet lakche sele habidi the heart of Anukul brimmed over with a sudden rush of affection Anukul gi thamoi se brimmed over habidi ningdik laudra pathok kadore pik thanba glass te ising pik thanba kitang lemba da pathok bagi mong du brim over kawe kari na no ningdik lauri se with a sudden rush of affection khangau dana haurakpa ichi lamana rush of affection minungsigi machabu nungsibagi ithil lamana khangau dana phaurakpa ithil laduna magi thamoi ado pathok kadabagi ningnik laure adusu yam phajaba wahaini pathok kadaba matogum ningnik laure de pathogadi mittagi pirang oina olakadaba potne ko nevertheless sai haije nevertheless adu erabasu the magistrate in him the magistrate in Anukul se Anukul ni is a father but magi manungda magistrate ama yauri ba law tamak bai je chai ani hum tamak kadoi ni adagi law da master tau bai je chi amani tamak kadoi ni adagi mo practice tau doi ni adu matang ta kan magistrate karak kadoi ni adu di achum aran kanana kari haijalino kanana minam mino kanana achum no mayam sin nei na bani na law tau ba mi amana ain gi thabak tau ba mi amana ekta har ga ta thajaroi because he has a magistrate in him adu mangon da judge amagi wakhalon chen bani na mapagi wakhal du ngatang thamgro thamoi do tathot na mapi sin tha dore adu raga su rai jara na nga ampor nang na sane ekta har ga mana ya ga do na te because he is a magistrate reasoning ba kai hai have you any proofs nang kari sakile rai charan si sani hai nang kari sakile rai charan na hai how could there be any proof of such a god such a deed sugumba thaudok sigi bu sugumba thabak si bu karai dagi proof lai doino angang huram ba ji bu uhallaga huram gadro kamai na proof lai doino God alone knows that I stole your baby. Isor khagtang na khangbani aina nangi angang hurale haibase. No one else in the world taibang da atopa kanana su khangdabani. Somnakanda, when Anukul saw how eagerly his wife was clinging to the boy, Anukul sina urakpa matamda magi wife asina angang asida kaya chet na konsanda na leirage habisi cling habagi matang se nupam sa duna chaw duna wang chaw khrabani na mama duna khapi aurabani na yan bagumbani ni ko chet na konjala leibasi urakpa sida langtak na konjalaga leibasi da Anukul bhab tare magyan tare he realized the futility kanadabado arembado of asking for proofs. Proof puthoro ay na hanguba kayong kanaroi si makangeba. Which means, to the mother, the child is already hers now. May masawa kare, ay kisane na puro kutay isawa kare. Law ba yara roy, mun ba yara roy. Si mistress, si sinang kinasado ni hanguni habita na proof ti ba yara roy. Hindi film ki cinema ki dialogue ki type ta, stage samrung thung mune do yara roy. It is already hers. Mamagi thamoy do da, magi wakal da, lepi bangang siya kana nagte masay gisani ay napok sa baysani. Mapala kira, laila kira, amala kira, mawam talaw di. Ay gisani in kan kraba niyo. Aduna magistrate ki wakal do da, proof puthoro hayro bado, mama do na suya yabira aroy. Mana gyan tagre. Realize the futility of asking for proofs. Aduna kay tare, it would be wiser to believe. Right sir na hari do, thajabado na ne. Right sir na hari ba po tubo thajabado na hen na asing ba sa anebo. Gyan taba mi sa anebo. Yaroy damina. Adu matung adugi makata ba da siya siya bunata ka taba. Adugi makata ba da and then adugi sumatakta. Where could an old man like Raisaran get such a boy from? Ahalo ba Raisaran gumba ni pa mana asugumba nupa masama bu kay di lawro do no such a boy asugumba nupa masama masak pataw padaba masanan ba gentleman gi masaman ba mabu Raisaran lalaw na mo nang law ay sabi na silaw nang napa manak tin bigete yakadra ay pades de leho ni ay ngay hawrim ni chong mo mo lay ho ni nang nakada digi ay bu mapa manak tin bigar ngamaro hero idro or otherwise orphanage amada salaga angang mabu ta lawbu yate there are certain norms there are certain rules adudi anukul na khalise sajabana farani da mama sina macha sakta thadok usu yaroi daba amarom da sigumba ahal se heta mana bu magumba isam samjaba khungang dagi lakpa migi mayum da servant one thabak tawba mana sumunu pam sabu heta pura lak yapon de da another proof another support. And why should his faithful servant deceive him for nothing? Amarom da magi amna thajaba yaba servant na sina anukulbu param ilay leitana maram karimatu sa leitana for nothing kari daw bagi damagta namthak tawbidoy no deceive tawsan naraga nang nachani na poraktoy no magi aduki matik thajan ningay oiraba servant na sina faithful servant na sina maram suglay leitabida for nothing mangonda kadaw bagi namthak tawbidoy no. Because of these 3 points, anukul na hari se it would be wiser to believe. Si question si hanggang kaniko yam toy na. Adu mo namak mana makataray severely kondakan na serious oy na anukul na serious oy na kondakan na makataray Raisaran you must not stay here. Nang sibatan layo yaroy. Raisaran nang sila yaroy. Must not stay here. Nang sila yaroy. Asom dati Raisaran nang khalis na kari. Ay ahaloy re ay sen thoktre ay thabak suba ngamdre aduga isa ay gi little master jay na semba ngamdre magi maning thungjanaba anukul gi manakta thamage aduga ay gi lemhori ba punsi se angang sibu yang jaraga nongga jagragi magi manakta leiraga mabu nungsi na loinaraga ay na mamang da soikiba mayam do ay na section da badigi angang ga thokiba thokdok to amuka na thokta na ba ay angang sige damagta punsi je kathu oge na khalaga pore ine bangang si. Now irony is ay bagthibadi mapasi de yadre you cannot stay here. Where shall I go, master? Babu ay di katay sa tuino. Raisaran said in a choking voice hik law ba konjel amada wangang babu ay katay sa tuino hik law. Folding his hands, makudlo na raga, I am old ไอ้เดียนหน่อยเลย who will take in an old man as a servant ขนาดนั้นบุหันเลยหรือเปล่านิป้ามุมอามุกไม่ได้เลยทำบิดด้วยโนไอ้บุกขนาดนั้นลูกชิ้นบิดด้วยโนไม่ยอมจะไม่ได้โอ้ยนั่นนะบ่า the mistress said มามากิทำไว้ยังยังโกันทราสิสมยังโอบ่อนุคุลกะมากิ wife กะกิมารักตามามากิทำไว้สิมามาสิตรงนั้นบ่เนี่ย let's just look at the okay let him stay มามาให้นี่ my child will be pleased ไอ้งานเสียมาเลยดิฮาราอุเนบ่าไอ้สาเสียมาก็เลยมินดิฮาราอุเนบ่าไอ้สาเสียฮาราอุเนบ่ามาเลยบ่ได้yare I forgive him ไอ้ชาวกรีมาวันดาไม่มาได้ลอยเนี่ยก็ปีเร่ so fast มามากิทำไว้จะแก้มเจ้าเนี่ยมาจ้าดูกิจมักตะขันละกันดามาจ้าดูแต่เสียงนาไรสระนั้นเนี่ยหุรานบันเนี่ยหายบันนี้มามาดูกิทำไว้แต่ดีมาเนี่ยหุราเลยเนี่ยจุเลยรีบันนี้มังวันตะกี้เสร็จนะระก็สหิตรานี่ถอยกระไรเดี๋ยวน้องทำมุระบาปาปอมตะอุริบะไรสระดูมาเนี่ยคุณต้องตั้งอักปีบะ just because of her love and compassion for her child มาจ้าดูกิจมักตะมาจ้าบุพังกันดียาเนี่ยมาลอยกับทอกเลยyareเลยเจสุนุมาเลยระก็อิสาสุฮาราอุดูนี่Amaromda ay mga pire ay kam khandre adubo anukulgi magisterial consigns magistrate ama oibagi second thought consigns kitang explain tawgi sa ko consigns kamay tawgi da akhoi gi thamoi manung digi thokpa ani suba khonjel ni hainai khoi na ngang oringa da aran ba yam tawi chawra kan da tawde khudamoina akhoi se ngang oringa da akhoi abok sina thainagi wari ni noi khangda basu yai yumje gi ukhong ji wana oiba su yawra me chaksang gum base khonggang da di oiri ko yum sabada chaksang sabada wana oidro adu wana oiba hairaga kari tai e kanong nang haige tawni ko sa this is just a little matter ko wa haibasi sumaina matang ama yawraga sumain tawgani ko not an internet hai tare ko sumaina matang ama leitro leiba natra ne sina kholo oidoi natra hai leidoi ne ba ado akhoi aboi na kaidawi hara kanda akhoi aboi je kok leibja ni ko masu jingjina ma gi paisa je lauthok ki tare na swai da hutu e ba sumaina ko je kathalaga hutu e sumaina ko aduga paisa je sum hapchaleคุณจะทิ้งแล้วลูกไม่อยากเลยนะมันไปชาปุ๊บมาจ้านี่ใช่ทุบสลับจนกี่เดือนนี่คอยน์มาจ้าลูกมังงะตราจะเลยสวยจะเลยดูนี่คอยน์ไม่ยอมสิอ่างอ่ะคอยสิครับคอยอ่างสิครับพัดตะเกียดยกช่างไม่ยากสิไปชามตะการเลยว่าคอยสิอาเบเลยนะบ่าปาวเดอร์เลยนะบ่าปาโพชานะบ่ากังหูชานะบ่าก็ไม่หลักทุกตาเลยไม่ใช่เช็คกับสิ่งนั้นก็จับนะบ่นี่เช็คกับครั้งนี้ก็ตรงยากเลยชาวเรียบวิชาสิyaman da na adudi imung da mili tabi yanga masida mo koi na mo kadawri akoi angang mana akoi ani hum mana ga phatta ba ngang ani mana akoi na sidam hutu e ba trong sidage mo loi tare e ya da koi lawre da na ore khang de khum doi ni ma dai cha ga du chai ma do adada masi aina kari gi hai no hara kanda kari huma kanda akoi father hoi si ga chamana pone thabai ngang chalu ra ga ko se lautho ga yali mai phurikau je khoi do humme ada 1 rupee 2 rupee yaw se khoi lawrage khale ba ngak tang ada sound ma atop khonjel ma as lawr no huram ba phate frame baba na phubi ni do hapsalam me ngasai gi aina aran ba ma tawge tawbo matam da tawbo yaro ya dana khonjel ma manung digi thoklei do there is the consigns adu bune ne consigns hai se si su khoi na pingman ba ge gi consigns su gi tabi da bai wani pukak jawra ka de khoi khange ba masi thoi ba thawak na te la le khange ba manung dagi khanga tawgunu hari bas voice to consigns ne adu somna kanda anukul gi consigns ne yadre ba would not allow him ma haije bai wani mama du na haije bai wani leje sunu khotsa sunu tawje sunu ai ga pi rai kam khandre but anukul is a magistrate please remember adu magi magistrate ki oiba wakhalon magistrate ki oiba reasoning magistrate ki oiba lairiba magun mayam duna magisterial consigns duna second sound duna second voice duna no yaroye he cannot be forgiven for what he has done he cannot be forgiven mabung api yaroy for what he has done mana tawkhriba du kidam mana tawkhriba thabak to madu kidam mangak pi yaroy jabal ngakpi ba yade lei ba roi right charan bow to the ground right charan se lei mai da sokre lukthagre lei mai sokre aduga anukul gi makhong se chet na paisan kre clasped chet na paisan ba anukul gi anukul's feet aduga Malik Babu let me stay ai je lehan biyo me it was not I who did it ai na tawbo na te ba taseng na ai na tawbo na te ba it was God ishor na sin gi bane ai gi ran na te ba babu ibum ta ngak piyo ai bu lehan biyo ba ishor na sin khibane ngasai gi anukul gi conscience to was worse stricken than ever amon sathi sokre worse stricken ngasai som ngang na rambadagi mana yaro som to rambadagi magistrate conscience na nang singak pi ba ba po natin nang tawsia asaw na rani harambado right charan na ai na to bu nate ishor na sin khibane harapodagi magi conscience hen sathi na sokre when right charan tried to put the blame on God's soldiers right charan na aran ba masagi maran dubo ishor da tainage to matam da adubo putting the blame on the God's soldier going magi shoi ki magi lan ki do ishor da tainara ke to kan da di anukul gi manung da leiriba achum ba chat bagi conscience amuk hen sathina sokre no yaroi I could not allow it ai madu ya banga moy I cannot trust you anymore ai nangu makata na thaja banga moy you have done an act of treachery nang na achauba nam thak ki thaba ma tawkhrabani treachery nangi mi da minamba nangi mi da nam thak tawba adugumba act ma lamchat ma chatkrabani nang nam thak tawba lamchat ma chatkrabani yaroi ai madu ya banga moy Raitaran rose to his feet makhong pairam ba kuntharam ba do kudu kuram ba do ma lep khale aduga hare amohanna it was not I who did it Malik aina tawkiba na teme aina na teba huram ba se who was it then adudi kanana hurale anukul na hangai Raitaran na khumai it was my fate nungdam manai gonda tamkhibani ya patara wai ni ko se suwai na suwai gi area da makti class 10 da question hangde adubu very beautiful line ne manga sai gi mana hone jai jai no huramba nati ai bo ai si tan thorok podi ai bung ta kan bina ba na helpless ni upai leitre bani ahalloi re bani kadai chakani mai masa aseng budi si lai re in a way mayum da mai no pi lei bana tre kanam lei bana tre matam na ngai ba ahalloi re kada ahalloi ba punsi da matam na ngai re ba je madu den wa ba lei punte magi look after tauna ba magi mateng pangna ba mi lei ta ba je madu ta ki na wa ba punsi lei ponte adugum tangkak aduda Raisaran wants to be at Anukul's house. Mai punsi do khara lemauri bodo kitang comfortable oina satisfactory oina learning ba atalak sida kari umamaram na mabutan thora kan di ma upai thirak pane ba is trying to stay there by any means possible even by lying oida banga su ado matham nga ko mai dialogue se ai gi laibak ta tamkhibani aseng basu laibak ta tamkhibani ado mana angang dubu ising da tanaba thamambadi na te he loved the child so much that he wanted to give the flower bowls to the child so that he could make the child very happy like it had been very happy a few days ago when a go-kart was made out of the flowers natra adu kidamakti hiyo na but fortune na fate na angang si ising da tahan gi bai wane ba so raisaran gi fate du chumini another chumai is da kadai da okay fine angang du lai gidre mangre ising da tagre sigre chakshal logdre kyale sorure oining boy gre what is the loi bai ai ba but the story didn't end there what is the kamaina lake ka da tanthora ba raisaran jina magi khungang yora kan da ahal loi ba miyai jalba magi nupi asina angang unabagi merit chendra kanda hanagi de kisu angang unadra kanda suddenly angang mamu una sala iye adu su fet natro adu de su fet laitro dongdam bana tammi natro angang dumu una sala raisan na kam khan bidre sawre it had come as a usurper of the little master raina yang bidre however adu su mu kai dauri magi widowed sister amana amuk yoktana felna nungna thondana amuk yola kanda angang sigi mawong mo to everything, gestures, laughters, cries, cleverness in making for safety, toddling torokpa, loy na magsi Raicharan gi wakalda little master ka sama na raib. Moreover, angang sida sometimes kapag ko matamda Raicharan gi nakong da taba kanda Raicharan da kari feel ta holigi harakanda little master na magi chana thiba khangdre na tengtha dana miyoi bai khoi na khangdaba unknown land of death to da tengtha dana kappadong nang su phawale mangonda. So Raicharan has been intertwined by all these events and happenings. Magi laibag sida sumthok laisi. Ado matang sida ti madi kanoni na mun tabiu ko madi educated na tabani na. Isam ba innocent villager amo oibani na. Magi wahay do adu harak pay wane. Nong dambana tambane. Ado mo anukul da yarway ingon da su yarway. Se aina sing aina ngasi sumaina oza mo idar no mi am ga thagnari se aina laibag ne hayari bro. It is my choice. I have another choice. I can make still now. I can quit teaching in schools. Yeah, but not. And I can sleep day on. Nuti kitum le thok payai. Ayu kasi pung mapandagot payai. Sa amuk jar ka mung sutum payai because aina quite pamjaba pastime je sleeping ni. Ai je akoi mung da kumbakar da kauri. Hogdok ko su kanam nam de. Ibe ma na pa hudok so di kijay na kanam lag yate. Say gan ba. Aduna fate hai base laibak ta tamba hai base masi yari ba makai thaja biganu. Ai gi wani anukul gi wani but others ki ai khang de. Ado ai ngonda ayo hare gadi nang na hona jau nang na tana jau nang na phang dau ni. Phagi tauge haibong taro do khoi beiteron da matak tagi haibong do yanung taro do yadam ni ko aduna but no educated man could take this for an excuse mai masing hai reba kanam ta na sugum ba wapam je excuse one lobi hu ke su yaroi ko mana to excuse ne ba mana lande hai ningi ne ba adu yaroi ba yadre anukul na anukul je kai dore obdurate oire wai sing sing je lu ko obdurate khongpham hongdaba mana hari ba potu dagi atopo opinion amada influence to yadaba chap yung de lep ki ba yaroi adi yaroi obdurate. When Felna saw that he was the wealthy magistrate's son tawnari ba mayam sidagi Felna na khange madudi ma se atai kana sunate ina kara khulba jajigi macha ne ba ma ji ma hoji khange ba hoji se angang si ha Raicharan gi macha na te da idea not Raicharan's adudi kadore he was angry ma hoji mana ton do sandong ka me sorry bangang se ahan bada aidi sigi na khun graba babuji masa oire nan gai aibu moi to wi se saure thinking that khalaga he had been cheated all this time of his birthright magi pokchari ba mafam magi pokpagi phangjari ba hak mayam jajamagi masa oibigi mangonda leriba right mayam do loina cheated to bikrabani namthak to bikrabani habigi wakhalda tak tai saure ba adubu seeing Raicharan in distress. Raicharan gi upai lejadaba mataudu ubada. Distress. Hope and distress ko. Raicharan gi upai lejadaba matausi ubada. He generously said to his father, mana pukjel jauna mabagi mapada haijarami. Mapai di anukul. Father, forgive him. Mabung tangak piu baba. Even if you don't let him live with us, nang namasi ay ko'y nagta lehelo, hena kalagaso. Lehan bida bataragaso. Let him have a small monthly pension. Mado, tha gine, pension kharga pibiyo. Retire to bagi, pension kharga. Yang pajapal, matang ni swai singa. Say tagi Raicharan na. Nanggi ngang si jajoy ni ko. May wakanda lay gibo. Siday sida nga say gi, Felna na laura iba decision je, anukul gisu yana ba? Raicharan maran lay bagi, Raicharan gisu yana na ba? The best decision ni mama laura is. baba nang na mabu yum da lehanda taragasu magi punsi sida magi halora ba matam sida pension kharaga pibiyu adubuni judge haris justice haje just oiba som gisu chumhanba som gisu chunghanba just michanga mata changda that is called justice fajadra sidani maje koine judge oirak bora oirak trabaina hanga kadoi na yang question anukul na hai gi bada kanona right na hai gi bada little master je judge oirakani habani oirak bora oirak tabra iu harakani noida mak manga da kama iduri taga da wari se munna ko Sigi wahi se tarakanda after hearing this Raicharan did not utter another word. Raicharan do machindigi wa atopa tholok tare. Did not utter another word. Atopa wa direct tare Raicharan. He looked for the last time on the face of his son. Amuktang aroy go on namagi mabat masano patu gi maithong de yang Jeremy. He met obeisance to his old master and mistress. Magi hanagi master do amadi mistress to anukul amadi magi nupi do. Kurum Jeremy. Then he went out. Thok Hirami. And was mingled in Kirami with the numberless people of the world. Masing thing amdraba taibing mi amarakta. Numberless people of the world. Masing thibang amdraba taibang mi amarak to the matin kre. At the end of the month, thalo rekoda, Anukul sent him some money to his village. Anukul namagi kundamagi dong paisa ka thabirami. But the money came back. Ado paisa do halaga Anukul dalami. There was no one there. Kanasule ramde of the name of Raicharan Koba. Kundu the Raicharan Koba kanam ramdre. Paisado Raicharan Daitramina, Raicharan ki paisa ni na karam lo vidre. The money came back to Anukul's house. Twice dani. Kanuma no the question hangal lewi do. Sir Anukul do sigar jalo. Sorry, Raicharan do sigar jalo. Think. Ado no na thau. Lo chale.